Okay. So you're going to play the princess deck again?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
So we're all to 10.
20.
10? Oh.
20. You start at 20. Do you want me to see the cards in your hand, or do you want to play like you normally would?
Let's see the cards in your hand.
Okay.
So you can help me?
Yep. Okay, so you're all 7. Okay, so take the things that cost most. That cost 3, 2, 1, 1. These are land, but you play these lands first because they give you white. Okay, so I'll start my turn so you can see how it goes. I'll play an island. I tap the island for an Aether Vial. This is the card that lets me put creatures into play for free. It's your turn. Draw a card.
Did you draw a card?
No, I don't draw since I went first.
Did we make that tea for another bed?
Yes.
Mommy
What did you get?
Mommy was historical, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're always around you.
Yes, and I always promise I will not be
Okay, so you played a princess. Okay, so I'll start my turn. I will untap. I will put a counter in this Aether Vial, so now I can tap it to put a creature that costs 1 into play. I draw for my turn. I didn't get another land. So I'm going to play another Aether Vial. And it's your turn.
So, tap that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm drawing a card, and...
That's called the Conclave Tribunal. So it costs 3 colorless and 1 white. It's an enchantment where you can enchant something I have and it goes away. It leaves the game as long as this enchantment is in play. You can also cast it cheaper. You can tap creatures to help pay for it. So if you have 4 creatures, you could tap those 4 creatures and play it instead of paying mana. So what are you going to do? Play a land?
Yeah. So, whenever a creature gets into play, I get a +1.
You get life, yep. So what creature do you want to play?
Him.
He would be better. The Voice of the Blessed.
Why?
Because he costs 2 white, and whenever you gain life, he gets a +1/+1 encounter. You get stronger.
Okay.
So how much does it cost you?
2 mana.
Okay. So tap 2. In response, before he comes into play.
But I get a +1.
Oh wait. Before he comes into play, I'm going to play this Rishadan Dockhand. He's a 1/2 island walking merfolk. So you gain 1 life. Okay. Now he comes into play, and you gain another life. And he has a +1/+1 encounter because you gain life when he was in play. You want to attack?
No.
Are you sure? I need to kill your princess.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No.
I'm going to put this one on 2. I'll put this one on 1. Draw. Okay. So it's your turn. So untap.
Now the princess.
Okay. Are you going to play another one?
Probably.
Okay. So in response, I'm going to tap 2 and play this Merfolk Trickster. So she comes into play and targets him. So he loses all abilities and he taps, so he can't attack.
What?
Because I don't want you making him bigger. Because if he loses his abilities, you cannot make him bigger.
But
This
how
turn.
did you do that?
With this Trickster, when she comes into play, I tap a creature you control and it loses all abilities. So everything written here, it's like it wasn't there. So now, you gain a life from her.
Well, at least I get another one.
And it costs you 1 to cast her. And you gain a life from her.
So you're still at 20?
I'm still at 20. You have not attacked me.
Maybe I should.
Do you want to attack me?
No.
Do you want to play anything else?
Like what?
Well, you can play him, or you can use his Path to Exile to get rid of one of my creatures.
Oh, maybe I should do that.
You want to try to get rid of one of my creatures?
Yeah.
Which one? It's an instant, so you can do it any time. So you spend 1, and you tell me which of my creatures you're going to exile, you're going to remove from the game.
So this one, it can do it twice?
Nope, she already did it, so she can't do it again this game.
And this one?
I can tap your lands with him.
And what happens if you tap my lands?
If I do it during your upkeep, you really can't use it unless you have another instant.
And these?
Those are artifacts. To get rid of those, you need to use this Conclave Tribunal.
Then I will get rid of this.
Okay, so he's exiled, meaning he's out of the game. Now I get to go find a basic land, which helps me.
So maybe,
Put in a play tap.
so maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Well, you did. It's all learning. So the Path to Exile goes in your graveyard.
No.
Because it's an instant, it's a spell, so you use it once. Okay, so I'll start my turn, because you're attacked. Gold, do you want to attack?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to attack? You're attacking. She can't attack, she just came into play. So you're attacking with her. Are you attacking with her or not? Because if you say yes, I'm not going to let you take it back. Are you attacking with her or not? You have to tell me now, yes or no.
That's fine.
I don't know about that.
Wait, what?
I will kill her with this. It's a 2/2, she's a 1/1. I will simply block and kill her. So are you going to attack?
No.
Okay. So I'll start my turn. You see how that works?
No.
So I'm going to put this one at 2. I'll leave the other one on 2 as well. So I draw. I get a Lord of Atlantis. I'm going to tap 2 to put Lord of don't want to do that. Let's get the Deeproot Pilgrimage out. So I tap 2 for Deeproot Pilgrimage. Whenever one or more of my non-token merfolk become tapped, I will gain a life. I will tap this for 2, and I will flash into play Lord of Atlantis from the Aether Vial. So you gain 2 life. And he gets another counter.
6.
Okay, I'm going to attack you.
Shit.
I attack you with a 3/3. Are you going to block?
Yes.
Okay, so if you block, I will kill one of your creatures.
No.
Okay.
I'll
so-
just take the damage.
Okay, so you take 3,
Damage?
but you gain 2 because I get a creature since you tapped. So you
Yes.
lose 1. You take 3 damage, but you gain 2 life, so you effectively take 1 point of damage.
Just one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's still okay.
Okay. So now it's your turn. Untap. Untap your Voice of the Blessed. Draw a card.
Well,
Okay. So what do you want to do?
I don't know. Yes.
Well, if you could play... Okay, you're in for it. You could play this and get rid of one of my Aether Vials. You could play this and get 3 1/1 flying creatures. You could play him, but he'll still be just a 1/1 for the
Well-
time being.
So I can't make him bigger.
Not until you get to 30 life. You're at 25 life. How much more life do you need to get to 30?
5.
Yep, so you need 5 more life. So if you play this, then you would get 6 life. Because you would get 3 creatures and each one counts each of these, so you get 6 life. Is that what you want to do?
Okay.
Okay, so it costs you 3 white to cast it. So in response, I'm going to flash into play a Vodalian Hexcatcher. So you gain 2 life.
Then go get
You
30.
gain 2, so you're at 25 now. You're at 25 now, it's 25 plus 2. Okay, so you're at 27. Okay? I'm going to sacrifice this Merfolk token. And if you cannot pay 1 more, you do not get that spell. Oh, and he gets a counter because you gain life. So he's even better. So, unless you can pay 1 more mana, this goes in your graveyard. Has no effect. I'm countering it.
Nice one.
Yeah, that's what blue does. Blue does nasty things like that. So
My
you
turn?
don't, well, you don't get that. So put that in your graveyard. Yeah, and it's
more
still
fun.
your turn. So do you want to attack
Yes, but
with what?
you'll kill me so.
Maybe he's a 5/5. You're attacking with both your princesses?
No.
You're attacking with one of them?
Yes.
Okay. So you're attacking with one of your princesses and the Voice of the Blessed.
Or maybe 1.
You're attacking... Okay, what are you attacking with? You have to choose,
Okay.
and that's it. What are you attacking with?
With everybody.
With everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not letting you change it, because you have learned enough about this no consequences. I'm going to take 5 damage from this guy. I'm going to go to 25. Or
Wait.
15. I go to 15, right?
Yeah.
What's 20 minus 5?
20 minus 5. Wait, that's my damage?
You deal damage to me. If I do not block him, and he does 5 damage to me, and I'm at 20, how much damage do I take?
Well, you're at 15. You get 15.
I'm at 15 now.
Yes.
Okay. And your 2 princesses, because you are attacking, and you know, and I've told you and I've warned you, I block both of them and kill them. They both die. He blocks one, she blocks the other, they die. Well, you did it. So now it's my turn.
Well, but still.
And because of that, you're probably going to lose.
That's true.
So I draw. I get another Deeproot Pilgrimage. I will spend 2 and cast it.
But after this, we'll play Karak.
Maybe. I tap 2. I'll play a second Lord of Atlantis. He's capped because he attacked. And I'm going to attack you with everybody.
What the shit?
So
I'm
you
dead.
take
I'm so dead.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Because this is a 4-4. These are both 3-3s. So that's 10. And she's a 3-3 because these two guys are making her stronger. So you take 13. What is 27 minus 13?
Yes, that's it.
No, it's not.
No.
27 minus 13.
Oh,
What helps to show her the line? Look.
Let me, you,
Yes, okay.
look, you've got your dice.
yes, I know.
Split it up. What is 27 minus 3? You've got the dice, just move the dice. What is 7 minus 3?
Ah, busha, busha, busha.
Yes.
What is 7 minus 3? Tell me what it is.
Where's the number?
7 minus, tell me the number. 7 minus 3.
Oh my gosh.
Tell me the number.
5,
No. 7 minus 3.
4.
4. So put the 4 on there. And what is 20 minus 10?
90.
What is 20 minus 10?
What's that means this?
10.
Then put that on 10. So you took 13 damage, you're now at 14. And I got 2 more creatures because of these Deeproot Pilgrimages. So now it's your turn. So untap. Draw your card. Untap your lands too.
Oh, weirdo.
Another guy. Okay. So you can cast your 3 creatures. Go ahead and play this land so you have more land.
This? Or
No,
this?
the Ghost Quarter. Play that. So what do you want to do?
I don't know.
Do you want to play more creatures? Do you want to try to play this?
Oh, I friend will help me. Will it?
Well, I can counter it because I have these that I can sacrifice to make it so you have to pay more. And you can't really pay more. So probably the best thing for you to do is get more creatures out. No, out of your hand. So how much does he cost?
2.
Okay, so spend 2. Okay, so 2. He's in play, so you've got a second Voice of the Blessed. Do you want to cast him?
Yes.
How much does he cost?
1.
Okay, so tap 1 and play your Sarah Ascendant. Okay. So do you want to attack me?
Well, he will kill me so with.
Well, yeah, right now you can attack me, but I can just block one of these, so you're not going to get through.
How is it that you have the coins and I don't?
Because I have token creatures. I got token creatures when my Merfolk became tapped. So, are you going to attack? It's still, yes. Are you going to attack?
Yes.
Okay. If you attack, he cannot defend you. And if he's there, I'm going to attack with fewer creatures because there's creatures I don't want you to kill.
Like who?
Like these guys and her. These I don't care about so much, so I'll attack you with them, no problem.
I don't know what What will I do?
Well, if you don't know what to do, then don't do anything. Just stay and defend. So are you going to stay and defend, or are you going to attack?
Stay and defend.
Okay, so I'll start my turn, untap. And losing is part of the game. Sometimes you make mistakes, like sacrificing your princesses. That was a bad mistake. You did it. Okay, I'm going to attack you. I'm going to attack you with this Merfolk Trickster and these two Merfolk creatures. And because Merfolk became tapped, I get 2 more. So what are you going to do?
I don't know.
You should block her. She's a 4/4. He's a 5/5. So if you block her, then she will die. And he will live. Okay.
I won't block.
So now you have these... No, wait. She's a 5/5. Sorry, I made a mistake. She's a 5/5. So you probably don't want to block with him.
But he's a 5/5 too.
Then they would kill each other. She's a 2/2. She gets +1 because of the Hexcatcher, +1 for each Lord of Atlantis, so she's +3/+3. It's 2/3. It's 2/3.
5.
Okay, so she's a 5/5, and if he's a 5/5, they would kill each other. So
He has +2.
he's a 2/2, and he gets +3/+3. So he's a 5/5.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a girl or?
I don't know. It's a merfolk. It's a fish. So you can't really tell.
That's a girl.
That's why I keep calling it she. Because it pretty much looks like a girl, but it can be hard to tell.
That is a girl.
Okay, so are you going to block her?
Yes.
With what?
Yes.
He will die.
I know.
It's better to block one of these. So if do you want to do that?
No.
What do you want to block her with? Anything?
Well, what can I do anyway?
You've got 3 creatures. I'm attacking with 3 creatures. You can chump block by sacrificing one of these creatures. It will die, but you won't take damage. Or you can trade where both of these die. Or you can take the damage.
I'm 15 and 14.
Yep.
But I'm gonna lose anyway.
Maybe. That's not a good way to think. Maybe you get something that turns it around. That is entirely possible. So, what are you going to do? Do you want to trade or do you want to keep him?
I guess. What would
It'd be better to keep him. So, I would trade here. I would... Actually, this guy, since you're so far from 30, I would block her with this guy.
Okay.
Okay. So, she gets blocked by the Ascendant. This guy should block one of these, and he'll kill it. Okay? The Ascendant, when it does damage, gives you life, so you gain 1 life. And these 2 each get counters. And this one, which is a 3/3, I would just take the damage. So take 3 damage.
Who, me?
Yeah, you take 3 damage.
Oh, great.
That's a 1.
15 minus 3.
Thanks. Oh, great.
5 minus 3, Emma, come on. You're 9, you know this. 5 minus 3.
It's
2.
Yes, so put on 12. Okay, now
I'm so dead.
untap. It's your turn.
Now you are not them, but we were not doing it for a long time.
I'm...
No?
Yeah, okay, you got another one.
Great.
Well, it's another creature. So tap 2 to cast him. Now you could cast this, but you know I have her, and I would just counter it. So it doesn't really do you any good. But this guy, since he's dead. He died last turn. He blocked something bigger than him, so he died. This Chuchka, because he has 4 counters on him, he has flying and vigilance. So you can just attack me and you don't have to tap him, so he can defend you also.
So I guess all of these?
Just him.
Why?
Because he has 4 counters. If these guys get 4 counters, they become flying and they can attack and defend you. If they have 10 counters, they cannot be destroyed. So you can attack with him and he can defend you.
And who would it kill?
What?
Who would be... Who?
I can't block flyers. I have nothing that flies. So if he flies over my creatures. So you don't tap him, you just say he attacks.
He attacks.
Okay, so I take 6. What is 15 minus 6?
Right. 9.
Yep, so I'm at 9.
Just 9?
Yep. Are you done?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll start my turn. See, now I'm at less life than you. Here you are complaining for nothing. I'll play an
You
island.
always say that bullshit.
Yeah. Who won last games? Who won the last games?
You did, but...
Emmett did. No. You won both games last time. And you made the mistake, and I kept warning you, don't block your princess. Are you sure? Are you sure? And you said yes. So your princess has died, and it's your own fault. Okay, I'm going to attack you.
But I'm flying.
Yes, he's flying, so he can block. I'm attacking you. You decide what the creatures do after I attack. I'm going to attack with a Trickster. And I'm going to attack with these 2 creatures. And because she's getting tapped, I'm getting 2 more. So, he's a 6/6. She's a 5/5. These are both 4/4. So you can block him with her, and she will die.
Okay.
Okay, so she dies. These other 2 3/3s, sorry, 4/4s, are you going to take the damage or are you going to block them? They will kill your creatures if you block them, though.
Take the damage.
So you take 8. What is 12 minus 8?
3.
What?
3 or...
12 minus 8.
Oh.
Okay, put it on 4.
See, I'm in less life than you.
That really doesn't matter. You can, some decks use life as a resource. Some decks will go to 1 and still win intentionally. So it's your turn. Untap.
Alright, me.
Draw your card. Okay, well, she helps. So I'll show you. Play her. Do you remember how she works?
No.
Okay, tap 1 for her. And then tap this for her ability and reveal X white. You only have 1 white card in your hand. So she will come into play and you use her ability and she will die. Martyr of Life, a Martyr of Sands. So Martyr of Sands dies. She goes to the graveyard. But you showed me this card, so you gain 3 life. You gain 3 life. And all of these guys get bigger. Okay? So you gain life. Now, you can attack with this guy. These 2